What's up, everybody? It's your boy Kai Gibson, aka Rich Secrets, and y'all already know what time it is. Today we coming back to y'all again with another video to be able to show you exactly on how to start your business using other people's money. How do you go out and get business credit cards and use them to your advantage? That way you can grow and expand your business. Now, this is something that we talk about a lot inside of this YouTube channel, OPM. Can we get everybody inside the comment section? If you just now joining into the video, make sure you drop OPM down below inside the comment section. Also, make sure you subscribe and like this video. That way you'll be updated every time your boy drop a fire video. I want to make a quick announcement before we go ahead and start on the topic, because I just got done releasing my new university, which is Rich Secrets University. If you want to be able to check that out, that's going to be inside the link down below in the description. Inside of Rich Secrets University, I have over 30 chapters inside to be able to teach you exactly on how to build business credit one-on-one. So that's me and you going one-on-one, showing you exactly how to be able to build business credit the right way. And I also give many of credit card hacks inside of the university with a community of people to be able to connect more than ever and network. All right, so that's going to be down in the description down below. I appreciate everybody for tuning in, and let's go ahead and get the video started. All right, so you want to be able to take advantage of using business credit cards when it comes to your business. A lot of us are not starting out with a lot of money. We don't have a lot of income coming in technically to the business. But on the other side, if we have good credit, right? If we have good business credit, we are starting to establish business credit, we are able to go out and get other people's money to start growing and expanding our business. Inside of here, I'm just going to give you guys a couple examples on how you can get started with business credit cards to be able to fund your business. I'll start off with a story with you guys, right? When I first got into Airbnb, I got in Airbnb probably about two years ago, right? 2 years ago, I was inside of Airbnb. I had started my first Airbnb with $7,000 of my own hard-earned cash. It took me about 3 months to save that $7,000 up, and I invested it fully into Airbnb, and I started to see income coming in from that Airbnb. Once I did, I noticed that I spent my own money on the Airbnb, and I was like, hold on, I had just got fired at the time. So when I had got fired, I had no more income coming in to even start another Airbnb. And all of us know inside of here, one Airbnb, especially if you're in the Airbnb industry, one Airbnb is not going to set you financially free at all. I knew that I had to get multiple of these Airbnbs, but I did not have the income coming in. However, I had a business that has been going on for 2 years that I have been receiving, deposits in and out of, right? The job I actually got fired from, I was an inspector, so I was a 1099, right? I was self-employed, and I had them depositing into a business checkings account. Now, at that time, I wasn't too sassy when it comes to building business credit or even knowing how to go out and get other people's money. But I knew that I had to be able to expand and grow, and I didn't have the money at the time to be able to do that. So what I was able to do, I started building business credit within 3 months, right? 3 months of a time span, I started building business credit, and I went out to get my first business credit card. With that business credit card, I got over $7,000 to be able to get started. And I said, hold on. Well, I started my first Airbnb with $7,000. This Airbnb is bringing me at least $1,250 in profit each month. If I just duplicate that, right? If I just duplicate that, do exactly what I did the first time, then I'll be able to make another $1,250. So this is exactly what I did. I used that business credit card to my full advantage. I went out and got a whole nother Airbnb using somebody else's money, and I started to pay the card back off with the profit I was making at the end of the month. This is a very good example on exactly how you can take your business credit cards out and use them to your advantage. So if you're somebody that's in the Airbnb industry and you're just using your own money right now, that's a good example to be able to use to be able to take you to that next level when it comes to growing and expanding your business using business credit cards. Also, a business credit card benefit if you are somebody that's inside the content industry, right? You are creating content, you are supporting your brand. Understand that there's a lot of business credit cards out here that gives a lot of cashback benefits when you are using the credit card for something like ads, right? You're producing ads on Facebook, you're producing ads on TikTok, you're producing ads on all these different platforms. You can be receiving cash back on everything that you spend on those ads, which, like I said, that's another thing on what the top 5% of rich people use out in this world to receive benefits. Because if you went and took that same method, right, and you used a debit card, you would not be receiving anything back. You will not be receiving any benefits. And the whole meaning of this video is to be able to receive benefits on every single thing that you spend. All right. Another way inside of the game when it comes to building your business using business credit cards is simply you can go into an industry like Turo, right? Turo, I know for a fact. Now, I don't know too much about Turo. All right, I'm not a Turo expert, but I just want to give you guys ways on using these business credit cards to your advantage. Understand that a business credit card is very different than a personal, right? With a business credit card, you can max that whole business credit card out. So if I have a $10,000 business credit card limit, I can max that entire thing out and it will never report to my personal credit, which is so good. And it's why it's so flexible when it comes to people using it. And that's why a lot of people like to go out and get business credit cards, especially those who are knowledgeable of these things. Okay. But you use that credit card to be able to go into something like Turo. Let's say you have a down payment or you have a high down payment when it comes to the car and you want to be able to use your credit card to be able to get started. Because like let's say if you got to pay a $2,000 down payment or a $3,000 down payment and you don't have that right then and there, but you know the benefits that Turo brings, you know the profit that it can bring in each month, then you are pretty much set. You can use your business credit cards. And there's a lot of different business credit cards out here. If you need to know more business credit cards, I have a couple of them inside the YouTube channel. You can definitely go check them out. And also in Rich Secrets University, we have over, I think 60. We're going to be giving out over 60 vendors when it comes to building business credit and who you can go to be able to get these business credit cards and how you get approved for them. Like I said, that's going to be inside the link in the bio. All right. But when you are using these business credit cards, you don't just want to go out and get them, right? You don't want to just go get them for the limit. You want to be able to use them. A lot of people actually use business credit cards when it comes to the real estate industry. Right? When it comes to the real estate industry, they use their business credit cards. A lot of people out here have American Express Platinum cards, which they have a lot of money on those cards. They have a high limit. So that means if you have a down payment of a first-time home buyer, you have a first-time home buyer loan, and you're paying something like 3% down on that house, well, guess what? If you don't have the money, or you might have the money, but you don't want to spend your own money, which, like I said, the top 5% of rich people don't inside this world. They use somebody else's money to be able to fund their business. You can take that business credit card and pay that down payment for that house, right? And start receiving your benefits on the profit of the house each month. The only thing about that industry is not too much profitable at the beginning. Now, real estate, that's in and out, you know what I mean? And I can't tell y'all the ins and outs when it comes to real estate. I'm not that guy when it comes to that. All right, I can tell you all about business credit. I can tell you a little bit about Airbnb, but one thing I cannot tell you about is the game of real estate until I'm fully inside, okay? But I know that that is an industry that you'll be able to go into and fully be able to take the advantage of using a business credit card going into that industry, all right? One thing that you want to remember when you are going out to apply for these credit cards, I give you guys ways inside of this YouTube channel on exactly what to be, and also on my social medias. I give you ways on exactly what to put on that credit card application in order to be able to get approved for it. One thing I want you to know also is that when you go out and get these credit limits, a lot of people come tell me, well, okay, you're showing us how to go out and get the money. What do I do with the money? If you don't know what you're going to be doing with this money that you're going to be receiving, I say don't go get it. If you don't know the plan that you're going to be doing when you receive this money, I just say just don't even apply for it right now. Until you know exactly what you're going to do and what's going to bring you income, just don't apply for it. All right, just don't apply for it. It's just best not to apply for it. Unless you, other than that, you're just gonna have a limit on hold that you're not using, and it's not gonna be bringing you any benefits. You're just gonna have a $10,000 business credit card sitting around somewhere. Okay, but that's going to be pretty much it when it comes to showing you exactly how to be able to use business credit cards to be able to fund a business. The most important thing that you should take out of this video is having the ability to not have your own money, right? Some people might have the money to be able to fund some of their businesses, but like I said, they don't want to use it. They don't want to use their own money. I can keep my own money inside. I can keep $10,000 inside of my bank account if I want to, and I can go use somebody else's money to be able to take this adventure. Because a startup business might cost me $10,000 to be able to start up, but if I keep my $10,000 that I earned inside of my bank account and instead go use somebody else's money to be able to fund that business, then now I keep the $10,000 inside my bank account and I let that money work for me. Now that money is working for me. All right. Understand that investment is now going to work for you. I appreciate everybody for tuning in, and let me know down in the comment section if you guys really got some gems from this video. I'm planning on updating you guys every single day on helping you exactly how to build your business credit, literally from scratch, giving you guys tips, hacks when it comes to credit cards, all type of things. So make sure you subscribe if you haven't yet, and make sure you hit that like button, that way you'll see this face every single day. It's your boy Kai Gibson, aka Rich Secrets.